I've been thinking about doing this video for the longest time. I mean, even with guys that are no longer your friends, even with guys that you consider enemies, there's a certain level of respect or discretion or what have you. I mean, secrets that you learn, you keep to yourself, right? Uh, but fuck it. I mean, like people know already, so I might as well just tell people, yeah, Andy and Ethan in Knoxville were together. Yeah. And they were pretty open about it, but like the rest of us just kept quiet about it. I mean, Andy did, fuck Pinecone, but I guess Andy just goes both ways. But Ethan told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself. And I'm perfectly fine. I mean, like, I don't go that way, Ethan made a pass at me. He was very polite about it, but, I equally politely declined, and there was no issue about it. I mean, like, I think that the only people who get outraged about homosexuality are people who are afraid that they are indeed homosexuals. And, I know that I'm not gay, and so it's a non-issue for me. If somebody hits on me, a gay guy hits on me, I frankly feel flattered, but, Ethan hit on me, that first night that we were there. And, but, so anyway, Ethan and Andy were a couple, and well, how can I put it? I'm revealing this, but now you understand why they got so upset, why the whole disaster of Miami, why Andy had this incredible desire to move to Richmond, Virginia, of all places. He's living in Toronto, and he moves to Richmond, which is a smaller city, a frankly less interesting city. The gay scene is not as vibrant in Richmond as it is in Toronto, as I understand it. But, it was because Andy wanted to be with Ethan, and, well, from what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around, and he had some other prospects and just didn't want to, limit himself by having Andy around. You know what I'm saying? He told me this, in some confidence, but, I mean, it was, well, whatever, I mean, yeah. Look, I feel really uncomfortable to be talking about this stuff because, I heard all this stuff from both sides, by the way. Ethan would tell me his side and Andy would tell me his side. It got a little annoying. But anyway, Andy moved down to Richmond to be with Ethan, and Ethan didn't really want him around, okay? Because he was just sexually tired of him. That's what he told me at any rate. That Andy just didn't do it for Ethan. He needed, I mean, he wasn't black enough for Ethan, okay? I mean, because we all know that Ethan has that proclivity, that interracial kind of attraction, I mean, where do you think the J. Caesar meme comes from, huh? I mean, do I have to give you a little fucking history lesson here? I mean, Julius Caesar was gay. Everybody knows that. Okay? I mean, that's why Ethan picked the name, man. And that's why he was watching that kind of porn, because that's what turns him on, And his marriage, that's just, a beard, okay? I mean, that's just, it's transactional, okay? I don't have to draw you a picture, I think, yeah. Ethan just needed a beard, and, there's that whole situation, immigration and what have you. But look, the fact of the matter is that all of this is just a psychosexual drama. And people have to understand that it's not just a fucking bag of ice on somebody's head, okay? And Andy and Ethan and their craziness. Well, obviously now it makes a hell of a lot more sense now that you know, okay? And it's kind of tragic if you think about it. It's kind of tragic that these two guys figure that they have to keep their sexuality private and claim to be hetero. But I mean, you guys have been seeing how Andy's just basically coming out, right? Because, I don't really know. I haven't heard specifics, but the way he acts with failure, I guess that there's something going on there. I don't know. You'd have to ask them, okay? But I can definitely say that Andy Worski and Ethan Ralph were a couple in Knoxville. And shit, like, we all heard them every fucking night. It was just, ugh. But, whatever, no judgment, okay? And I think that you who are watching this, you shouldn't judge either. I'm just telling you this so that you understand what was actually going on. I mean, it wasn't just a bag of ice. There was more to it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Now you know. And, yeah. Nothing more to say.